Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks.
Update for the garden, September the 11th, and things are growing great in the Heirloom Organic Garden. We had a big week last week, but this week the rutabaga, last Sunday we had rutabaga. It wasn't ready yet, but it was still tasty. 5.5 pounds. The thing was about 8.5 inches in diameter. The parsnips are huge. We've got another wave of romaine coming. We've got the seeds. They're going to be a good batch of seeds. The carrots, we end up getting out of the baby carrots, and the chutneys total was just shy of 70 pounds. We still have the heirloom colorful carrots, which we're leaving them until next weekend, and they're going to be probably a good 45 pounds. Brussels sprouts is growing. Not happy with it. They came from the cottage gardener, and they actually had some cabbage mixed in, so we've got to get a cabbage, big giant cabbage head mixed in with this. I'm not happy with the cottage gardener. And I'm really not happy with Heritage. This is the cauliflower. Not a single head appearing anywhere. Nothing. Absolutely zero. Now the broccoli from Incredible Seeds, it just keeps producing broccoli every single day. We're cutting off pieces like crazy. It's a lot of broccoli. Now look at the tomatoes. It's crazy what's inside of these tomatoes. The rows, you can see, are just sprawling across the garden now. The tomatoes are huge. They're 6, 7, 8, 9 inch diameter. Not 9, but 8 inch diameter. They're really big tomatoes inside. Should start going red in another week. Our corn is massive. It's just starting to smell. So I expect the coons to start showing up soon. But I'm not happy with Heritage. They've got some pretty, look at this for a corn cob. Ever seen anything like that myself? It looks like a Monsanto corn cob. But anyways, I'm not happy with Heritage. The kernels are blown, cobs are blown apart. Just doesn't make any sense. And they're really small. And they're just starting now, which they're about a week late. So, but who knows? Now we've got the zucchini, monster zucchini plant starting to finally die off. But it's still producing lots of flowers, still producing fruit, but the main body of it's dying off. And there's a couple zucchini we've got in there that are over 30 inches long so far that we're keeping for seed. Our spaghetti squash growing like crazy. Center's dying, but it's got all new growth at the ends, and we've got new flowers forming. So I don't know how long this thing it's gonna think that it's gonna keep going on. We've had some interesting things. We had from what we found on the internet, we've had some spaghetti squash that crossed with the zucchini. It's got the zucchini markings, but it's got the squash shape. So we found some on the internet, and other people have had this happen to them also. So a mental note: don't plant squash and zucchini side by side. But you can tell the color of it. It's starting to go. It's not as bright green as normal. But it's still got flowers. The flowers are still appearing inside. And the zucchini that's inside of there, I don't know if we can get a shot of her. No, I can't see it, but it's a huge zucchini. Corn plants, you can see from this side, like the sheer size of them. They're pushing almost 9.5 feet tall. They're really big cobs. But there's not happy with that Heritage Harvest seed. They've got some bad seeds. But you know, the tomatoes here, there's tomatoes like they're green, but they're everywhere. It's crazy the amount of tomatoes that are in here. The plum tomatoes that are appearing, like they're everywhere. If it lasts another month of growing, we're gonna have more tomatoes than you shake a stick at. They're big tomatoes. Like and they're like that. It's all through it. They're just big tomatoes, and lots of them, and they're all over the inside. It's just a huge tomato patch is what it's become. And the broccoli here. So things are growing great. We're coming to the end of the season, and we got a bit of a break this weekend. We're not taking anything out of the garden. Nothing's ready. But the rutabaga, we took it out of here, and it was a big one. 5.5 pound rutabaga, and it was very tasty. But it wasn't totally matured yet, so it was a little mild. But boiled her up, mushed her up, tasted great. So until next weekend, and we got a busy weekend next weekend. The carrots are coming out, and there might be some other items coming out, like some corn. Well, can't wait for corn. Got a tool to remove the kernels. We'll give you a video of that too. Have a great day. Thanks a lot.